And welcome back to Let's Play Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate Episode 6. Quest? Nope. Gun Lance. One of the weapons trainings. Ready to take aim with a gun lance? It's like a big shield that also shoots projectiles. Training ends when you beat a great jaggy or you shoot your eye out, huh? Hunter will be here debating the best way to cook raw meat. Meanwhile, I've been seeing this guy a lot today. I'm more than happy to teach you the ways of the gun lance. There's much to explain, so please do bear with me. This combines rock-solid defense with powerful artillery. Gun lances, like their lancer counterparts, spend much of their time attacking from defensive positions. When gun lances attack, their vigorous thrusts can result in an explosive climax. Did I say something amusing? Let's continue with the basic controls. X button, thrust. A button, fire, shell. You can just do that on demand in this game, huh? R button, block. B button, backstep. And fire artillery shells is arguably the gun lance's greatest asset. Shells deal a set amount of damage regardless of the thickness of the target monster's hide. The gun lance can only hold a limited amount of shells. When your chamber runs low or empties out, you need to reload. Either press the A button while blocking or press it immediately after a backstep. If you indulge me, a sample of basic tactics that might be particularly useful for beginners, such as yourself. Close to your target, aim with thrust. When in peril, block with the R button. In opening, fire a shell with the A button. This same simple cycle should serve any beginner well. As for the basics, there are some advanced techniques you may wish to add to your repertoire. Burst fire and Wyvern's fires are two especially powerful shelling attacks. Further dissect them both. Fire is a formidable maneuver that expends all of your remaining ammunition in one salvo. Try to perform an overhead smash, then follow with an A. Forgive me, I have yet to explain how to perform an overhead smash. There are actually a variety of methods. Just repeatedly press the X button to chain into it from a forward thrust. X is the thanks for not telling me anything else. It's Wyvern's fire, which results in an even more powerful explosion than burst fire. X and A buttons while blocking to unleash its fury. Remember that your gun lance will need time to cool down before it's ready to perform another Wyvern's fire. So all this information is also contained in your hunter's notes. Feel free to review it there at your leisure. If you take up enough of your time, I believe you have a friend waiting you in the arena. Do give the great Jaggy my regards and perhaps share with it some of what I've taught you today. So I'm not sure about... Oh, really? Okay, thank goodness I didn't actually expend my Wyvern fire yet. Bad mistake. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing there. Okay, that's how you do it. So if you, hit forward... What I don't like... Oh. I don't think that's working. I'm so confused. towards me. Ow. Okay, hitting back. Oh. There we go. Exactly how I expected to get that done, but it worked. No, I meant to. I don't know, I expected that to reload. By the way, he didn't explain, but... So you saw when I did my wyvern fire how, like, part of my lance was, like, sticking out and was, like, on fire? Oh, look at that. Is there really no way to see that? I'm disappointed. And I wanted to see that, shot or whatever that killed him. Next thing. Coffin quest, apparently. Switch Axe. This is what I was going to use as my monster hunting weapon. But I was going to do this with, like, Paul and another friend. The Watkins training. Here you can practice with the Switch Axe, which delivers both long-reaching axe strikes, multi-hit sword attacks. Just beat a grit jag and you're done. You're gonna have me teach you the art of the Switch Axe very well, but I expect your undivided attention. When the Switch Axe is a morphing weapon that can switch between axe mode and sword mode at the user's discretion. Those have significant differences, so understanding each is the first step to the path of mastery. With both great power, long reach, and high mobility, it should be considered the cornerstone of your offense. However, versatility and taps into the power of the weapon's file. There's different effects depending on the Switch Axe you use. Choose a weapon with a specific file you want. The basic control of the Switch Axe, so listen well. X button overhead slash, A button side slash, R button morph to sword. Still with me under, and the sword mode controls. Overhead slash, side slash, morph to axe. The unique capabilities of Switch Axe's sword mode. Italian sword mode drains your switch gauge, but the blows are infused with effects of the Switch Axe's file. Switch gauge empty, your time in sword mode is at an end. Switch Axe will revert back to axe mode. Replenish switch gauge, it will fill on its own anytime the weapon is not in sword mode. For an overview of basic tactics for neophyte Switch Axe devotees. You are getting all this down, are you not? Fill your switch gauge by battling in axe mode, then approach, morph to sword mode with the R button and load your file. Finally, lesson 5, advanced techniques for those who would master the weapon. Learn a technique called elemental discharge from sword mode. It unloads the entire file in one extremely powerful hit. X button and A button while on the sword mode don't really shit. Furthermore, during the elemental discharge, rapidly press X button for an especially powerful finishing blast. Surprise when your sword snaps back into axe mode afterwards. Remember, no gauge, no sword. Lesson is complete. Find all this knowledge too much to hold in your head. You can always find guidance in your hunter's notes. Enter the arena and use what I've taught you to say the great Jaggy. Don't embarrass me in the process. You got it. So I've always been confused. There we go. And let's just chop it out. Not the best idea, is it? Weird, he holds it like a greatsword. Suppose it makes sense, doesn't it? Ready? Oh, he knocked me out of it. That completely failed. This thing's actually fast when it wants to be. Whoa, stop it. Look at this baby. Here we go. Oh yeah, don't like weapons have like, or something or other has, like, affects how powerful, like how fast your sharpening is. Think about it. I swear this guy never gets injured.
Hi.
Charge Blade, the weapon that I'm very bad at. Welcome to weapons training. Ready to go hands-on with the Charge Blade in its two modes. Axe mode is for heavy hitting, mode is for guarding. Lesson's over once you beat the Great Jaggy. You know, we'll be here debating the best way to cook raw meat. Oh, I think I'm gonna start reading her dialogue. Welcome to weapons training. Today we'll go over the hot new weapon all the kids are buzzing about, the Charge Blade. It is a mighty morphing weapon that can be switched between sword and shield and axe configs. Sword and shield combo, its attacks are limited power and reach, but they gather energy each time they hit. Configures when you're ready for maximum offense. It uses any energy stored up for an increase in power and range. You slice the sword until the time is right, and the axe, and then get chopping like bam bam boosha. Wait, I lost my train of thought. Alright. Basic sword controls. Let's go over those next. X button normal attack, A button special attack. Orban block R plus X morph to X. And the axe controls. Normal attack, and elemental discharge, and morph to sword. The big perk of the Charge Blade, it can charge files with stored energy to fuel elemental discharge. Then you mass energy in sword mode, charge up some files with it, and then unleash it all in axe mode. I call that the Charge Blade's basic combat loot. Wait a second, I'm getting ahead of myself here, aren't I? Explain how charging works. When hits with the sword, you'll notice the weapons start to get all shiny and shimmering with absorb energy. Hold down the R button and press the A button to charge your files with that collected energy. In axe mode, press the A button to release it with an elemental discharge. Kadoosh goes the Charge Blade. This is depending on the file type, but each elemental discharge uses up one file of energy, so make them count. If you keep charging those files, too much energy left in your sword and it'll start bouncing off monsters. Is it your first time with a Charge Blade? Here's what I recommend. Let your sword attacks and use it to charge your files by pressing the R and A buttons. Then it's time to get serious, morph to the axe, R and X, let loose an elemental discharge with the A button. That'll be enough to keep any beginner busy for a while. When you're ready, that's when you can get into some advanced techniques. I'm talking advanced stuff. You play your cards right and the axe is like mega powerful, like kabadoom. Special axe attack called the Amped Elemental Discharge. This puppy unleashes the true power of those files. Of repeating elemental discharges, but continue to press the A button and then you'll finish with an amp version. The axe will automatically back. Sword mode, but damage will have been done. Kaploosh. Well, that's something you learn note too, you know? You said you'd rather learn it from me. I mean, I feel the same way if I was you. Guess that's it for today's training class. Dismissed. Alright, Red Jaggy, well, just stop by the arena and kill him on your way out, okay? Later. See, what he has not told you is there is, like, an even stronger Amatos vial than what he's telling us. And that's the one that I don't actually know how to perform correctly. I don't like you. That's how you do it. Okay, so I have my stuff stored in my shield now. So basically you try and morph it back, well, you try and block with the sword, and with the axe. And you're doing an elemental discharge. Oh. Huh. Jesus, how long was that? Well, that was 1:30. And I sort of wish they gave you something like... I wish they would have given you, like, I'm okay with them giving you a great Jaggy, but actually training dummies would have been better. Anyways, yeah. So, basically you do a full elemental file with that, your shield charged, and all that stuff, and by the way, your shield is basically a sword and shield, so it's not that good. But then when it's, like, charged red like that, then it becomes a lance shield, so it basically becomes almost impenetrable. And look at that, we have the time for one more adventure. You notice that one training thing? We have to bring you to familiar yourselves with weapons. They ran up some A-list hunters for teachers, so you can expect some quality instruction from the quests. Bow. Weapons training, ready to means a bow. Just one shoot to unleash all sorts of mid to long range arrows at your foe's weak points. A great Jaggy, and that's it. Cooking raw meat, yep. News character. Well, hello. Welcome to weapons training, and congratulations on the bow. I think you'll find it polite. Bows for those who prefer to engage foes from a distance. The far away you should attack to inflict maximum damage depends on the type of salvo you let fly. Quick primer. Good type shoots multiple arrows. The higher the level, the more arrows. Best at mid-range. Pierce type a single arrow. The higher the level, the more it hits. Best at mid to long range. Spread salvo. Shoots multiple arrows in an arc. The higher the level, the more arrows. Best at close to mid-range. Arrow hits the target at the ideal location, you'll see a bright flash and the screen will shake. Now, on to basic controls. No problem so far, right? R button, normal shot. Hold R button, charge. X button, take aim. There's between two control types and options menu, experiment to learn which one suits you best. Once that's settled, you want to get into charge shots. Absolutely essential part of using the bow. When you shoot arrow button, begin charging and release it to let the charge shot fly. Charge up to 3 levels, the higher the charge, the mightier the shot. You can charge while moving. The idea is that regular uncharged arrows are quite weak, so ABC, as they say, always be charging. Next, the bow's special feature, coatings. In a particular coating, each arrow you shoot is infused with one of a variety of special properties. The L button, press the X button or B button to select a coating. The X and A button to equip the selected coating. Note that not every bow can use every coating. I think you can actually force bows to use things by putting perks in them. Check the equipable coatings page of the bow's weapon description to see which ones are compatible with it. And if I lost you, perhaps an overview of basic bow combat tactics would help. Move while holding the R button to charge. At the proper range, press X button to aim, release the R button to shoot. Serve you well to start off with, but let me lay out some advanced techniques as well to try when you're ready. Each make of bow is capable of one or two special attacks, an arc shot or a power shot. Both can be formed the same way by pressing the A button while charging. Choose arrows in the sky and they rain down on the target, damage and sapping stamina. Charge of level 2 or lower result in a close range arc shot, level 3 in a long range one. Power shot, on the other hand, adds an additional charge level to your arrow. The A button immediately after loosening an arrow to pull off a power shot. Oh, were you able to digest that? Too bad, you can always review later in your hunter's notes. But I think that's more than enough training for one day. Lucky against the great Jaggy, I'm sure you'll be fine. How do I'm confused. How do I... Nope. So I'm not actually sure what type of boat how. But oh yeah, a huge problem. You're not seeing it now? But gunners generally have less defense than generally half the amount of defense that Blade Masters have. So basically you take double damage if using bow gun. Yeah, I mean those are the only two. Good job. So much of that. Let's not do that, by the way. I'm gonna pause it here, and I'm actually gonna try, and of course I left my iPad away. For a brief second, put you out of airplane mode. How to... Okay, you're not even going to accept an H. How to... Coatings to a bow. I should have looked up enough monster and stuff. You're not connected to the internet, huh? I swear, every single time that I don't, like, that I use the internet to look something up, thing is, it is in my, my options, or not options, hunter's notes, I'm sure, but I can't access those while I'm fighting them. Wow. Remember this from a while ago? I sure do. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh, good job. Actually, I need to check one more thing. Okay, so arc shot is just what it was doing in 3, if you remember. Basically, I don't have a power shot. That's what I have instead of a power shot, regrettably. I mean, I'd say I need to get used to this bow's sweet spot, which is far apparent. That's, I guess it must be mid. Cool. No, I guess that's it for me, though. Literally, also, the video's over. So yeah, that's sort of how you do the bow. I don't know why I didn't think to do XA, because literally everything is an XA. But, like I insinuated, that's going to be it for this episode, though, so if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.